Welcome to PreMath. In this video we have got this right triangle ABC such that this side length AC is 24 units and this line segment CD is 7 units, and moreover these line segments AE and EB are equal in length. And now we are going to calculate this height h. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me make it very clear that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started with the solution. And here's our very first step, and this is our game plan. We are going to find the value of this line segment BD first. So therefore we are going to be a little creative and we are going to connect these 2 points A and D. Let me go ahead and connect these 2 points A and D. And here's our much nicer looking diagram. And as a result we get this right triangle ACD. Now we know its side lengths are 7 and 24. We can easily find this side length. So therefore we are going to use the Pythagorean theorem. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. Let me go ahead and call this longest leg as our side C. I'm going to call this side A and this side lowercase b. Now let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. A in our case is 7. So this is going to become 7 square plus b is 24. So it's going to become 24 square equal to c square. Let's go ahead and simplify. That's going to give us 49 plus 576 equal to c square. So therefore c square equal to 625. Let's go ahead and undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore our this C value turns out to be positive 25. We are going to pick the positive because length is always positive. So therefore our this side length AD turns out to be 25 units. And here's our next step. Let's focus on these two right triangles. Since this angle is 90 degrees, this angle has got to be 90 degrees as well. So therefore we can see that these two right triangles AED and BED are congruent triangles. Since this side length is equal to this side length and this side is in common. So therefore this side length AD and this side length BD are equal in length. So therefore if this side length is 25 units, this side length BD is going to be 25 units as well. And now we know that this line segment CD is 7 and this line segment BD is 25. So therefore this whole line segment BC is going to be 7 plus 25. So therefore this side length BC is going to be 32 units. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this big triangle ACB, and we can see that this is a right triangle. So therefore we are going to use the Pythagorean theorem once again. And here's our Pythagorean theorem over here. So let me go ahead and call this longest leg AB as our side C. I'm going to call this side A and this side length B. Now let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. A in our case is 32. So it's going to become whole square plus B is 24 whole square equal to c square. So therefore our c square value is going to be 1600. Let's go ahead and undo this square by taking the square root on this side as well. So we are going to have c equal to positive 40. Once again we are going to take the positive value since we are dealing with the side lengths. So therefore our this whole side length AB turns out to be 40 units. And now we can see that this side length AB is divided into two equal parts. If this whole length is 40, then this side length is going to be 20, and this side length EB is going to be 20 units as well. And here's our final step. Let's go ahead and focus on this right triangle BED, whose side lengths are 25 on this side length is 20, and this height is h. Therefore, we are going to use this Pythagorean theorem to find out the height h. And here's our Pythagorean theorem once again: a square plus b square equal to c square. Let me go ahead and call this longest leg BD our side c. I am going to call this side length a, and this side length ED as our lowercase b. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. In our case, A is 20. So this is going to become 20 square plus B in our case is this height h. So I'm going to write down h square equal to C in our case is 25 whole square. So let's simplify furthermore. So 20 square is 400 plus h square equal to 625. Let's go ahead and subtract 400 from both sides to isolate h square. So this is gone. So therefore our this h square value is going to be 225. Let's go ahead and undo this square by taking the square root on both sides. This square and square root, they undo each other. So we ended up with our height h equals to positive 15. We are going to keep the positive sign because our height h is always positive. So therefore, after all these steps, we finally figured out our h value. This turns out to be 15 units. So thus our height h turns out to be 15 units. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.